Hello everybody, from Key West here in the beautiful Florida Keys. I have such a fun day planned for us today. If everything goes according to plan, this should be a walking tour that you can follow when you're here. It includes a lot of the beautiful sights to see here, a lot of free things to do, and ends in the perfect spot for sunset. And if everything doesn't go according to plan, hey, we're still gonna have a great day. We're starting out here at our hotel, the Fairfield Inn by Marriott. It's nothing over the top fancy, but it is clean, comfortable, affordable, and close to everything. We actually slept really great in here. So if you're ready to go explore this beautiful historic city, let's go. Walking down from our room to the lobby to get our Uber. I showed this last night when we checked in our travel day video, but I just want to show you during the day how gorgeous the pool here is. All right, hopping in our Uber. It's a really quick drive and we're starting out at a cool tourist spot, but just looking out the window at the views is so gorgeous. First stop of the day, we need coffee and we're gonna try out Anna's Cuban Cafe here at Southernmost Deli and Groceries. This got really good reviews online. I mean, Cuban coffee is always good. So there are tables here and they have breakfast, lunch, deliciousness, but I think we're gonna grab something from the window. You're gonna see chickens and roosters all over Key West. Oh, there's one over there somewhere. Oh, there he is. I see him right there. It looks like we've got the whole family here. There are little baby chicks. They're so friendly here. It's so comfy and this porch is so cute that we decided to order one Cuban sandwich. We're gonna split and we each got a café con leche, classic, delicious Cuban coffee. I can't wait for Sam to try it. I cannot deal with how cute these tiny little babies are. Mama's protecting them. I'm not too picky. Cuban coffee's always good. Look at that though. Ooh, yeah. Smells right. That's good. All right, Sam's trying. Good? It's hot. Yeah. I like my coffee scalding hot, but Sam likes to let it cool down.
Yeah, I like mine lukewarm.
Yeah. Our Cuban sandwich has arrived, appropriately wrapped and extremely hot. This is roast pork, ham, mustard, Swiss cheese, and pickles. It should be pressed. It should be a little crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Oh, I'm so excited. It smells so right. Looks so right. Oh yeah, look at that. It's scalding my hand. Oh yes. Yes. I got a taste. Oh yeah. The pickles and the mustard give it this like tangy taste that balances out the ham. The Swiss is so perfect. If you've never had a good Cuban sandwich from like a good Cuban place, you should. They ask you not to feed the chickens even though it's tempting because they're so cute, but just admire them. That was so delicious, right Sam?
It was so good. What a perfect way to start our adventure.
Yay! Key West, the Conch Republic. Such a unique place. Welcome to Duval Pocket Park. So we're gonna take a little walk along the water. I'm loving seeing the cute Halloween decorations all around too. Yeah, so today is October 21st, 2021. I can smell that ocean air. I hope you can smell it through the screen. It is invigorating and life-giving. The ocean breeze. Do you feel it, Sam?
Feel it.
It's so good.
It feels and smells amazing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Let's go walk on this pier. A little wet here. A little wet. I almost wore sandals today, but I wore sneakers because I knew we'd really be adventuring, but. So we're right here now. So we're gonna walk out on this pier and then we're gonna head to the southernmost point of the United States in just a moment. A really popular photo spot, which is like down there. But first, how can we not? Oh, what does this plaque say here? Emma Carrero Cates Pier at South Beach. Named in honor A. Emma Carrero Cates, Key West City Commissioner, 1983-1987. For her tireless dedication and efforts in Renourishment and Preservation of Monroe County and City of Key West Beaches. This is absolutely incredible. I did plan for us to visit the Southernmost Point right after coffee, but I didn't realize we'd be right on this pier and on the water. So really, like, nature planned part of this for us, because this is the most perfect, gorgeous, and invigorating way I can think of to start a day in Key West. Look at this guy. Oh! Sam, you are standing so close to the edge. No! I mean, you could jump in. This water's totally fine to swim in.
No diving.
Yeah, but it says no diving. We are starting our day with a moment of zen. Well, look over there. Look at all those satellites and that Epcot looking thing. I don't know what that is. We're gonna find out though, I think. This pier is so beautiful. Definitely recommend you hop out and stand out here and breathe that salty sea air. But now we're gonna walk over to the Southernmost Point. It smells like home to me. Y'all know I grew up in Miami, so like I'm used to being near the ocean. That's the one thing since moving to Orlando that I miss, is just smelling ocean air all the time. Okay, here we go. Hello, little friend. This back here is Casa Gallo Hueso. This is the southernmost house in the continental United States. And on your way to the Southernmost Point, you can go ahead and grab a rum runner, a margarita. I don't know if it's because we're here early, but there's usually a much bigger line. There are even markers on the floor, but there's not a huge line right now, I don't think. So I think we're actually gonna get this pick. I am shocked. I was ready to, look at the water coming up. I was ready to tell y'all you don't need to wait in this line and you can see the Southernmost Point buoy from anywhere, but look, there's like no line. So we are gonna actually get the actual pick. The waves are sometimes lapping up so high that they come over the edge. The history of the Southernmost Point. The International Ocean Telegraph Company started laying cable in 1867. Oh my gosh. So they have this here, the drain to like let the, oh boy. Sure. Okay, it's our turn. This is the southernmost point of the continental United States, 90 miles to Cuba. We did it! Awesome! How cool! I can't believe it! We also helped out some fellow tourists take pictures, and some fellow tourists helped us out too. That was awesome. There's also a statue here of Bishop Albert Key, along with 3 generations of families stood on this corner selling fresh conch fish and conch shells for more than half a century. And this is made by Bahama Village artist Tom Joris.
All that stuff we saw in the airport thing, part of the Naval Air Base.
Ah, cool. So there's the Southernmost Point buoy, and then you can see this fence here, U.S. government property, no trespassing. And there's a lot of cool art and different things around here. One human family. Definitely love that. There's also a poem here on the sidewalk. 90 miles, oh Havana, coffee-colored dreams of rainy streets, boys playing with balls, La Playa Santa Maria. If only I could get to you and your people could come to me. This is by Jennifer Grafiada. Pretty crazy that Cuba's only 90 miles away, yet it might as well be just a completely other world because of how difficult it is to travel back and forth. Hopefully that will change one day. I still have family in Cuba. My parents, my family is here, my immediate family, but we still have cousins, second cousins, and a little bit more distant relatives that are there, and it would be nice to be able to visit my family's homeland, hopefully one day. So I was in charge of making the walking tour for today. I planned this out, I mapped it out, and then I sent the map to Sam, and now Sam's in charge of navigating us. So teamwork, right?
Teamwork.
So right up here is the Naval Air Station, and that's where all those crazy looking things were. Look at this plaque here, Semper Fidelis. The first United States Marines arrived in Key West with Commodore David Potter's pirate hunting fleet in 1823. We're walking through suburban neighborhoods now, and it is just so beautiful. We're now crossing Duval Street, which has a lot of awesome restaurants, bars, and tourist stops, and we're gonna come back here a little bit later. But first we're gonna cross over. Just stumbled upon a wild butterfly garden, native wildflower demonstration garden. How cool. And this is a University of Florida extension thing. Neat. Look, you can see them everywhere, and there's a little walking path, totally free. Another free cool thing to do that I didn't even know about. This wasn't even on the list, but I'm gonna add it now. Hello, buddies. We're about to turn right on Amelia Street, but I just noticed here the Grotto Cigar Factory office complex, Monroe County, state of Florida. And this looks like another historic building. So you just stumble upon cool things everywhere. Okay, here we go. There's like a whole little food truck situation over here too. So clearly this is someone's private residence, but I do just want to show the coral rock walls. These are so beautiful and such a special thing in South Florida. We're turning left at Windsor Lane off Marina Mosher Way. I guess the name of the street changed. We're coming up on Basilica of St. Mary, Star of the Sea, here in Key West, and I'm going to show you this beautiful historic church. This church is one of the oldest Catholic parishes in the state of Florida, and it's the oldest parish in the Archdiocese of Miami. It's on the National Register of Historic Places, and it was built in 1905. And look, the shutters are open so we can see the pews inside. It looks beautiful. We can see the stained glass, and there's the beautiful sign and the front. Let's see if we can take a look inside. I'm sure it's gorgeous inside from the small look I saw. And there's a statue of Mary, a star and two crosses. Beautiful. We can see these mosaics outside. It's wide open, as it should be. People are welcome here in the church, and it's absolutely beautiful. The church bells are ringing. And that's 1 o'clock. With my family being Cuban, you can probably guess that I grew up Catholic and was raised Catholic. So yeah, it always feels like home to me, visiting these beautiful historic Catholic churches. Behind the main building is the Our Lady of Lourdes Grotto. This grotto was dedicated in 1922. From the church's website, Sister Gabrielle designed this artistic structure made of natural rock gathered from these church grounds and throughout the island. Sister Gabrielle had survived 3 major hurricanes since her arrival in Key West in 1897. Because of the devastation and heartache she had witnessed as a result of these terrible storms, her deep desire to keep Key West and its residents safe from future storms generated her passion to build the grotto to seek protection from our Blessed Mother Mary. And this grotto is featured in guided tours of Key West. It's on the news, it's in media. The grotto is also a center of prayer in advance of hurricanes and tropical storms. They celebrate masses, light candles, and people pray before the grotto night and day throughout the year. The inlaid stones in front of the grotto are also the shape of a rosary and are used for praying the rosary as you walk around. Lovely stop. And now we are gonna head down US 1, Truman Avenue. So US 1 stretches all through Miami too. And there's one of the contour trains. These are really fun. They're hop on, hop off. I love seeing homes decorated for Halloween. This is so cute. There's an airplane right there. The Key West airport is really, really small, and the airplanes are just like, feels like you can reach out and touch them. You're gonna see these Conch Republic flags everywhere all over Key West, and this beautiful architecture. We're on Duval Street now. Look at the painted walkways. They're painted like rainbows. That's so cool. Looking at some stuff here. Bourbon Street Pub. They are in the Halloween spirit, definitely. Check out this amazing house. A+ for Halloween decorations. A very popular tourist attraction here in Key West is the Ernest Hemingway home, a very famous American author who made Key West his at least part-time home, and it's a beautiful property. We're gonna move on, but this is a great stop. And you can learn a bit about Hemingway's life here in the Florida Keys. Across from the Hemingway house is another poem here in the sidewalk of writers and poets and pirates who walked the dirt beneath this slab, each carrying a pocket full of dreams, and none as unusual as yours, but all of which came true. David L. Sloan. The Key West Lighthouse and Keepers Quarters Museum. Wow, it's really beautiful. The first Key West lighthouse was built in 1825 near the Southernmost Point where we are earlier, and a hurricane destroyed it, so now there's this, and here's a little map of the old town. Really cool that you can see the lighthouse and learn a little bit of its history from just walking by and reading these signs. And if you want $2 off your ticket, you can purchase online. We decided to take a little break and pop into Ram's Head Southernmost. Oh, look, we've got some friends in here. We haven't had a proper tropical cocktail yet. Now, I know some of these drinks may sound familiar, but they are totally different in the Keys because a lot of these places use fresh ingredients, and just the air and the sea, it just tastes different. We both decided to go full-on tourist. Right? Are we going full tourist here with frozen drinks? I think we're just gonna do straight up rum runners. Love a not pre-mixed frozen drink. Oh yeah. Getting our vitamins in.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. It's really, really delicious, really refreshing, ice cold frozen drink, not pre-mixed, made fresh right in front of us. Really great, and big fans blowing cool air. Next time, bucket.
Who doesn't want a bucket?
I want a bucket. Well, this was a great stop off. Really good drinks, really good service. I can definitely recommend this as a stop off while you are walking about, yeah?
They even have
Yeah?
fun deck and a mile high lounge, but it's closed right now, and if you try and go up there, watch out.
Are you guarding the upstairs deck?
Don't go up there.
All right, have a good day, chicken, bye. Well, look at the blue feathers. Like, they really are beautiful. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Oh yeah, great atmosphere, lots of shade because it's under all these trees, and just a wonderful place to stop. Okay, let's continue on. Sam, you're in charge. Which way do we go?
Give me a second.
Oh, it looks like this is Blue Heaven, so we really wanted to eat here. It is a very popular place, and they're closed, and they reopen on November 5th, so that's a shame. Can't do it on this trip, but it has really great reviews. It's really, really good, so hopefully on a future visit, we can pay a visit to Blue Heaven. It looks like they're working on the awnings here. It's a shame it's closed, but if you visit after November 5th, they'll be open then. But we have a gorgeous spot next up, so. I love all the beautiful murals. Oh, there's like little motorbikes everywhere. Cute Halloween decorations here at Caribbean House, but no vacancy, all booked up. More cute Halloween. Look at the ghost, how he's like blowing in the wind. So we're walking to Fort Zachary Taylor Park and beach area.
Air Station.
Oh, okay, and we just noticed this, and I guess it's part of the Naval Air Station. There's a lot of like military stuff with the naval base here. It's all really cool looking.
Like part of an old fort.
Yeah, it does, right?
Yeah.
But we're headed to an old fort right now with a beach. Nav Sea Warfare Centers. Whoa, this looks like a cell tower. We're walking by the Coffee Butler Amphitheater. It looks really beautiful. Looks like a celebration with ZZ Top is happening soon. That's cool. We walked up to the entrance to Fort Zachary Taylor, and there is a charge depending on whether you're a car or a walker, and it looks like it's $2.50 for walkers. I hope they accept cards. Let's find out. Cool, they did accept a card, so we paid $5 for both of us to get in. Fort Zachary Taylor is a Florida state park, and there is, let's see, okay, here we go, self-guided tour. There's a military fort, there's a beach, so let's check it out for a little bit. One of the many cannons here, and we're gonna head to the right into the fort first, And then we'll head to the beach. There's also beautiful walking trails here. Fort Taylor was constructed in 1845. And it has been part of the American Civil War, the Spanish-American War, World War I, World War II, and the Cuban Missile Crisis. And it's also the longest serving U.S. coastal fortification, serving from 1861 through 1947. And it now houses the largest collection of Civil War armament in the world.
I love going around like old forts and things like that.
Me too. Sam, look. Remember what I told you?
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of chickens and roosters, but
It's very pretty.
big, beautiful iguana, invasive species. But they sure are pretty. All right.
All black.
I don't know. All right, we're gonna head up to the second floor. Historic ruins, uneven surfaces. A big reveal from up here. Whoa.
Why are the walls so high? It's like they want to keep people out.
It's almost like it's a fort. It's so hot and sunny. I had to put a hat on to ward off the sun, but yeah, we're gonna just explore the fort a little bit and then explore the beach. Honestly, I could make an entire video just on Fort Zachary Taylor. This park is gorgeous and it's a bargain to get in for a few dollars per person. But today this is just part of our big walking tour. But yeah, it's really cool. There's even more. We're climbing up more. Oh boy. There's a helicopter over there. Oh my gosh. Oh. Whew. Hidden treasures. Wow.
A team began digging up areas of the fort to try and find hidden treasures from the Civil War era. And within an hour, they found some.
Cool. I think we can see some of those treasures like inside because we can still go downstairs inside. I don't know, see what we can see. Yeah. Okay, back down. We're gonna check out over here. Go inside a little bit. I hear music. Oh, it's like there's a show in here. Sally Port. The Sally Port served as the only entrance to the fort, crossing an 1,100-foot wooden causeway from the island. They've got benches here so that you can watch the little slideshow they've got going here, and you can walk around and see. Oh my gosh, how interesting. There are a bunch of cannons here, and then there are these windows. So you'd see, like, I guess, out from what you're protecting. Fortifying. Oh, wow. Look at that view of all the cannons. Look how big that cannon is. That is, like, massive.
But this reminds me of playing Age of Empires.
We just climbed up to the second level in a different spot, and what an amazing view. There's the Coast Guard boat over there. Some of these stairwells are like a little bit scary, but we got this. All right, we're gonna head down now, check out the beach, because we have got to make it back to Mallory Square for the sunset. It's a whole thing. Watching iguanas walk is so weird.
Got somewhere to be.
It's got somewhere to go, definitely. Look at his long tail dragging. Okay, we are making our way towards the beach now. It smells so good. It smells like beach campfire, ocean, salt, sand, everything good in the world. And there's the like radar things, satellites and thing we saw earlier. Yeah. Another moment of zen today. Gotta touch the water though. Come on. Hold on. Let's see. Just give a little touchy touch. Woo! Foot dry. Woo! Yeah. I touched it. This would be a perfect spot to watch the sunset. You really could not get much better, but I'm gonna take you to like the popular sunset spot in Key West. But yeah, this would be amazing for the sunset. Okay, this is really, really nice. We spent a lovely moment of zen here, enjoying the beach. And we're gonna start our walk back over to the sort of Mallory Square, Duval Street area.
Oh, that boat over there we saw.
Yeah.
Is the Ingham Maritime Museum.
Oh, cool.
Museum.
The Truman Waterfront Park is right next door, and you can see the ship. It's a museum, but we had such a nice time in there, and we are gonna keep walking down this beautiful street. As we're walking, we're passing so many buildings with National Historic Register signs on them. Right here we have Truman's Little White House, built for the commanding officer of the Key West submarine base, but President Harry S. Truman's use of the site for working vacations that earned it fame, the Little White House. He had 11 trips here from 46 to 53. He negotiated policies here, and now it's a historic place here in Key West. You can walk the grounds and do tours here as well. This house was built in 1890. You can take guided tours. And there's a gift shop. They even have a Harry S. Truman 1950 Lincoln Cosmopolitan presidential limousine here. This beautiful red brick building is the Key West Museum of Art and History at the Custom House. Chicken crossing.
In the tree.
Oh! Chicken fight. What are they doing? Oh boy. That was a lot. My gosh. Okay. We are now back on Duval Street in the heart of all things touristy. One stop we just have to make before we get to Mallory Square for sunset is Sloppy Joe's Bar. This is so incredibly touristy, but you just gotta do it at least once. Sloppy Joe's website has a whole history of this establishment going back to Prohibition times, and it was actually Hemingway who was a favorite patron who encouraged the name to change to Sloppy Joe's. Apparently the name was adopted from the Jose Garcia Rio Havana Club because the floor was always wet with melted ice. So we're heading over. All right, across the street. Let's go. Here comes the contour train again. Probably going to pick up passengers. This building was built in 1917 and is on the National Register of Historic Places. The corner of Duval and Green since 1937. There's even a sign here that says since 1937. They've even got a live Duval Street webcam, which I'm probably on right now. Hi! You can see it all at Sloppy Joe's. It is so packed in here. We're just gonna chill in here for a little bit, but I just wanted to give you a little glimpse of it. Okay, that was bonkers. Now we're gonna start walking towards the Mallory Square area. Here we are, Mallory Square. This is the place that is famous for watching the sunset here in Key West. So we are gonna hang out, wait for that sunset, and then have dinner. In this area is the Key West Shipwreck Treasures Museum. And just so much to see. People are already holding down spots to watch the sunset. What are we at 5:47? It's about an hour till sunset. And the whole square is filled with vendors, shops, musicians, so much happening. There are these sunset cruises that you can book. Look at how packed this one is. More and more tourists are flooding in. This little stoop's gonna get filled up soon. We are so lucky we got a spot. There's a big crowd over here. Looks like a gentleman doing some stuff. Even though it's really cloudy and I don't know what the sunset's gonna look like from here, it's cool watching all the different vessels go by and watching the airplanes come in and just hearing all the excitement around us. So we've got a pirate ship coming by, and we've also got one of those Navy boats that I saw earlier. There's another one going really, really fast.
Just a little atypical.
Pretty cool. I'm tracking it. Over here we got a little floating tiki bar. That looks like it's gonna top from all the wake. Oh boy. Wow, that is a party boat right there. It looks like a big taco. There are a lot of spots to watch the sunset. This island does kind of block the last bit, and it was cloudy, but it was still so beautiful. And it's still a dusky, gorgeous sky. We were sitting like right here basically at Mallory Square, and the sky is just gorgeous.
One, chuckle, ready! 3, 2, 1,
Sunset keeps going on after the sun is under the horizon. The skies still give you a beautiful show and treat, and performers are all around the area. There's just a lot happening. It's very lively and very fun. We're taking a little walk down Sunset Pier. They've got a live concert. It's free. We're gonna make our way to dinner just to like wrap up a perfect day. We're making a left here at Green Street, crossing Duval. All right, lights green, looks like we can cross. We're over on the docks where all those sunset cruises and party boats take off from. There's also mega yachts, all sorts of boats here. And we're gonna go to a restaurant, highly recommended. There are quite a few restaurants here, all really cool. Not sure which one is the one we're going to, but we'll find it. Here we are, Half Shell Raw Bar. Or should I say, Alf Shell Raw Bar. We have got a nice cozy table here by the window. Stone crabs are in season right now. They have oyster, every sort of fresh catch and thing that you could possibly imagine. To start off with, we have a half a dozen Gulf oysters on the half shell. First things first, I think the stick is to like help you scoop it off, right? So I'm gonna put some lime in them all, lime in the oyster. Okay, so you wanna get a little bit of, let's just start with one, get a little bit of horseradish in there.
Okay.
Get a little bit of whatever this is in there.
All right.
I think that should be sufficient. You pick it up, right, on the shell, and you just like...
Oh, I dropped a cracker in.
Oh yeah, you want to have a cracker nice and ready for you.
I dropped it in there.
Oh, it's okay.
All right, just
slurp it up. Kind of like, you can like disattach it, like there, yeah. Okay, slurp it up. Mmm! 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 That is good. That is dang good. You like it?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that's good.
I like oysters now.
Oh yeah. I don't know what this is. This might be like super hot. Oh my god, that's hot as hell. Ooh.
The horseradish.
The horseradish is perfect, yeah. Oh my god, it's good. Oh yeah, these are great.
Yeah.
They're so fresh and nice.
Very nice.
So they come in this like ice bucket thing. Just kind of like just unattach it to make it easier to just slurp down. Oh, this was real attached. There you go. Slurp it. Oh yeah, we're housing these. These are great. We just got round two. These are some of the best oysters I've ever had. They are so delicious. We both loved them. So we got a dozen all in all, and we've still got our meals coming, but definitely this place is awesome. And it's so relaxing, just looking out on the water. We watched the boats dock. Really nice. Our entrees have arrived. I got a lovely Caesar salad with buffalo shrimp, Sam got a seafood platter with potatoes and corn. I already know this is good stuff. That was great. Now we're getting the Uber back to the hotel. There's also a happy hour. We weren't here for that because we were out for the sunset, but just so you know, if you get here during that, you can save some cash. It's such a beautiful night. Look at the moon. Perfect, perfect cap off to a pretty perfect day. By the way, I have not shown the lobby yet, so let me just show you. It's really nice. Okay, let's head back to the room. Okay, we are back at our hotel. So as I mentioned earlier, we're staying at the Fairfield Inn by Marriott here in Key West. It's a 5-minute Uber drive to all the touristy stuff. And the price for what you get here is pretty great for Key West. Lodging is probably the most expensive thing about visiting the resorts, the hotels, the cottages, the bed and breakfast. There's so many great ones, but they're all really pricey. Of course, it depends on the season. We're here kind of a little off season, so we got some pretty good prices, but staying here at the Fairfield, a lot less expensive, especially if you're like a Marriott member, which I am. You sign in and you get that lower rate, and it helps a lot. You can create the free account while you're getting it. But if you find a better rate closer to the action, hey, awesome. But I've stayed here before and I know it's like clean, safe, comfortable. We get a great night's sleep here, and it's just a chill place to stay here in Key West. And then a really quick Uber ride, and all the Ubers we've had here have actually been great. Really good Uber drivers, really friendly, clean, nice cars. So that's been a nice experience as well. So we are both very tired. We had a big day. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I feel like I'll try to make it reasonable, but we did a lot. So what I would recommend, actually, if you have more than one day, is to do all the things we did today in one day, except for Fort Zachary, Taylor Park, and the beach, and save that for a separate day, because I do feel like that could be a whole day or at least a half day in and of itself, just exploring the fort and spending a day at the beach. You could spend hours just sitting out on the beach. There was food there. There was like a little stall with food and drinks. There was a lot there. So you could explore the fort and then spend a day laying out in the sun, swimming in the water, chilling at the beach, and that could be its own whole entire day, and then go out for dinner after. So we had one full day in Key West, and I think we maxed it out. I think we like made the most of this day. That's probably the most I've ever done in one day here in Key West ever. There's a lot more to look forward to in the future. We're already planning our next road trip, and I think that one's gonna be out of Florida, but we did want to come down south and do Key West before it gets really busy into the busier season and the more expensive season. October is a beautiful time to visit. It's always a beautiful time to visit. October is just like really mild weather, slightly lower prices on lodging, slightly less crowded. That is if you get in before Fantasy Fest, which is its own whole thing, but I think things get a little more expensive and crowded during that. But it's still a cool thing to see, so look into that if you're interested. But we're here the day before Fantasy Fest this year, but it is gonna be a modified festival this year, like most other things. So that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed exploring Key West with us and doing a lot of totally free, awesome things, and eating good food, enjoying the sunset, and just enjoying all the beauty and wonder of this beautiful place. Stay tuned for lots of fun, lots of Florida fun, lots of travel, good food, and good times. And if you're new here and you enjoy this sort of thing, please subscribe to join in all the future fun. Once again, I thank you all so much for joining me. I am sending you a ton of love. I'll see you for the next video. And until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye. Got it.